Hey, check this out. I made a short format video not long ago showing how I poured this silver bearskin rug. Pretty cool, huh? Over 7,000 people watched it, and a lot of those were new viewers who subscribed. And if you'd like to see more of my silver pours, take a look. I decided to bust out my silver pours. Ooh, and there's a big collection I'm about to show you. Keep watching. Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, and entertainment. Yeah, it was pretty cool that so many people watched this video. If you're not familiar with the short format videos, they're under a minute long, and you can show a lot in a minute. But for this video, I thought I'd go a little more in detail and show all those new viewers, new subscribers, some of the stuff. I've been pouring silver for quite some time now. And I thought, well, let me just pull the silver out and show you, do a little show and tell. Here's a shark I made. This is one of my very first ever silver pours, and it kind of encouraged me to keep pouring silver since it came out, pretty much to my satisfaction. Mrs. T's nickname is Sharky, so I made her a little shark and put him right there. You could even see his little gills and everything else. I was pretty happy with the way that came out. I've made a bunch over the years. Here's some real money, and for us silver stackers, that's what we call real money. This is an investment, in my opinion, and a good one at that. This one is Emiliano Zapata, and the saying is, better to die on your feet than live on your knees. That's a saying my grandpa used to say, and my dad passed down to me. Let me put this here. And you know what? Let me readjust here. I don't know where I'm going to stack all this stuff up, but we'll bust it all out. You'll see it all. Here's an art piece I made. I don't know. I just kind of like horses. This one was the first of its kind. A lot of times I'll make a prototype. I'll have goof ups and things like that. And the second and third time around when I make something, it'll come out better and better. This bear rug is a prototype as well. And as you can see, P01, I always stamp it. I've already gotten commissioned for another one, and I do commissions. People ask, KT, can you make this, that, or the other for me? And I will say yes. And you can, if you're interested in that, there's info down in the video description. Just reach me at tthesilverstacker@gmail.com. This one is called the Disc of Death, the Aztec Disc of Death. And this is one of my very first ones as well, it was kind of a prototype as well. This one stands up there, as you can see. This one is just basically a disc shape. I kind of like the way this one stands up for display. And man, I have made all kinds over the years, just messing around, trying to learn new things and new techniques and how to do poured silver. And here is a patriotic one for you. A lot of the prototypes I keep, and as I get better and better, I feel more comfortable about selling, number 2, number 3, number 4, etc., etc. This one is a sand casting one. This one on the left is a sand casting, right is from a mold that I had commissioned, and both pretty cool in their own way. Oh, here we go. Here is the famous T-Bear. I'll put these little guys up here. Gosh, I've made over 200 of these already. Let me zoom, just adjust the camera just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, I've made over 200 of these little guys over the years. And people seem to like them. And I make little pours, big pours, you name it. Here's a couple other little smaller sugar skulls. A lot of time, even when the cicadas were going crazy, I made to commemorate the year 2024, year of the cicada. And I don't know what possessed me to make that one, other than the fact that I'm a nature lover. And here's a bee. Look at that. I kept this one. Look at the pour lines on this. This is before I even had my T logo stamped. That's how old this one is. And yeah, I've been doing this, gosh, I don't know how many years it's been now, probably at least 3. And if you'd like to get into silver pour artwork, here's another creative one. There's information down in the video description about all the stuff that I use to pour silver. And this is kind of a one of one. Although one of my friends had one commissioned, and he wanted his and his wife's initials stamped in it. And, you know, I've got a little bit of a morbid sense of humor, also a science background, hence the heart, and complete with the veins and everything in it. Here's also my famous T-bar and different variations. And I'll tell you what, with all this silver, I feel as though I am saving my wealth. And as far as investment, this is an early one. And as far as investments go, you know what? Silver's done pretty well. Un poco loco. That's me. If you look at the silver chart over the last, few years or so, it's really skyrocketed and in the right direction. Oh, here's another one of those disc of deaths. This one's the toned version. I kind of like the toned one just a little bit more than the bright silver. Here, I'll put this here. You could kind of compare and judge for yourself. Someone actually just reached out to me and emailed about that as well. I'm working with that person to make them one of those disc of deaths. And here's an early pirate treasure for your treasure chest. Another sugar skull, eyes protruding there. They look like emeralds or something. Oh, here's a werewolf of some sort that I decided to make. Oh, here is our Pooch Bentley, our channel mascot, and complete with paw prints on there. And as you could see, I've got kind of a wide range of different things I've made over the years. Like I said, just email me if you're interested. Oh, here's the little TB to go with that bigger B, wherever that went somewhere. Oh, there it is. And put them on top of my bearskin rug over there, and pan down just a little bit. There we go. Now you can see my bearskin rug. And here's another one. This one's prototype. Yeah, look, this one has edge lettering, and that's edge lettering takes a little more time and effort to throw that back there. And even Mandalorian, and something different, whatever I happen to be into at the time, I will try out a silver pour. In addition to these, I've got a lot of others that were one-offs. Tuli, my good friend on YouTube, has one. My friend Sherry from my coin shop videos has a whole bunch that are just original, just for her. And if you dig this stuff, I try to be the trifecta here on YouTube: coin collecting, silver stacking, and silver pouring. Here's a little sampling of my silver pour artwork. As I mentioned before, I consider this beautiful silver an investment, and over the course of the years I've been pouring and stacking, silver has just gone up and up and up and up. A way to kind of turbo boost your investment in silver is, in addition to physical silver, which I highly recommend, obviously T the Silver Stacker, I stack silver of all sorts, but one other way, and it's a way to kind of turbo boost your investment, and that is investing in stocks. And this happens to be a sponsored video. This video was brought to you by Argenta Silver, whom I'm very grateful for. They help me do what I do here on YouTube. And so I please continue watching this video. The rest of it will be about Argenta Silver, but I am, full disclosure, I am an investor in Argenta Silver myself, and I really recommend that you continue watching to learn more about that company. Once again, this video is disseminated on behalf of Argenta Silver. That's ticker symbol AGAGF, Argenta Silver. I first started telling you about Argenta Silver way back in May. Look at the stock price back in May, and now see where it's at. It's more than doubled. Incredible. And just again, full disclosure, I not only have told you about it, I myself have invested in Argenta Silver, and looking back, I'm glad I did. Now let me tell you a little bit more about Argenta Silver, and in context, the bull market that we're in the world of silver. The numbers speak for themselves. We are in an enormous breakout of my favorite metal, silver. I'm about to share with you my number one all-time silver idea in the coming decade. So I'm not just beating around the bush. This is it. One billionaire mining tycoon has increased his position. On top of that, a prominent Argentinian businessman who has already invested millions in May of this year has just raised his stake once more by millions of dollars just 2 weeks ago, which is the reason I'm profiling this company again right now. The momentum is strong. Together, both of them now own roughly a quarter of this stock. As you know, silver is $41 an ounce. It's a 14-year high. Incredible. Wall Street's Bank of America is forecasting $4,000 an ounce gold, and many are even more excited about silver. GDX is up an insane 85% in 2025. GDXJ is up a crazy 90% in 2025. For the first time in history, gold's price has actually hit $3,600 an ounce. Recently, the Federal Reserve has just indicated in the past week that interest rate cuts are coming. They could come as early as the September meeting just around the corner. Again, I plan to talk to you more about Argenta Silver, my #1 silver company that I had a video on back in May. Since that time, the company's share price has appreciated by 140% in just 90 days. Incredible. The breakout of gold, silver, and the GDXJ index is what I've been waiting to happen since 2010. And I won't let this pass me by. No way. The momentum is rare. It is precious. It is one I plan to be very active in. This is the breakout we've all been waiting for, and I'm personally convinced of that. You can clearly see this is a big breakout. Now more on Argenta Silver. Argenta Silver. U.S. ticker symbol AGAGF. Let me give you the 3 reasons this is currently my top silver stock idea. Number 1, 2 highly successful businessmen with proven track records in mining are buying millions and tens of millions of shares. Both Frank Gustra, whose open market purchase in 2025 so far are displayed on the screen, and Argentinian real estate entrepreneur Eduardo Elstein, who has acquired 25 million shares in March, are major shareholders of Argenta Silver. Here's a direct quote from Frank Gustra. For 40 years, I've dreamed of building a pure silver company in Latin America. Exceptional pure silver assets are incredibly rare, and when the AGAG opportunity presented itself, I knew instantly this is it. We have a clear vision to scale this into a much larger company. Reason number 2, the valuation of the company. Here are the dry figures which tell the story. The previous owners of the AGAG spent an estimated $60 million on the project, discovering the 3rd largest pure silver deposit in Argentina and building a 100-people camp. That's a huge camp. And after all that, Argenta purchased this project for only $3.5 million last September. Today, with its current market of $45 million and approximately $8 million in cash, the deposit, which contains silver resources of 45.3 million ounces of silver indicated and 4.1 million ounces inferred, it's valued for only 70 cents per ounce. That's crazy. Less than 1% of the project area is explored. I cannot overstate the potential here. This is already the 3rd largest undeveloped pure silver deposit in Argentina, with the mining sector surging in 2025. Silver's up 13%, gold up 26%, and the GDXJ is up 45%, while the NASDAQ is basically flat. Argenta Silver is commencing in a drilling program. Again, the ticker symbol on the OTC is AGAGF. This is one of the reasons that with gold hitting a historic all-time high and with silver hitting a 12-year high, that with Argenta's most prominent businessman, Mr. Eduardo Elstein, and a track record in mining, investing $5 million in Argenta Silver, with a billionaire magnate, Frank Gustra, calling this project a vehicle to fulfill a 40-year dream of his to scale a pure-play silver company. I am featuring it for you. Here is an investment overview. They've got high-grade mineralization, prime location, attractive valuation, strong infrastructure, expansion and growth potential, and it's backed by industry experts. Situated in Argentina's top mining jurisdiction, Salta Province is the best voted jurisdiction for Latin American silver by Fraser Institute for 2023. Frank Gustra owns 13.5% of Argenta, and Eduardo Estein, a real estate entrepreneur from Argentina, owns over 12% of the company himself. Argenta Silver, again, OTCAG, AGF, that is the U.S. ticker symbol, again, AGAGF, it's a pure play on silver. This is a top tier silver asset. Take a look at this chart. And then again, here is the breakdown in shares owned. Frank Gustra buys shares in 2025, and he's been very, very active on this stock. Do your homework on Argenta Silver, U.S. ticker symbol AGAGF. Now, speaking of doing your homework, just understand I am not a financial advisor. I'm simply sharing information for you to spark your interest to do your own due diligence on Argenta Silver. Be sure to check out their website. It's very robust. Back to Eduardo Estein, he is recognized as one of Argentina's most influential business leaders, having one of the largest business conglomerates in the country, spanning industries including real estate, agriculture, finance, and mining. Like I said, this really matters to me that both Eduardo Estein and Frank Gustra have been buying millions of shares of Argenta Silver. Maybe you should consider buying a few yourself. Frank Gustra says that Argenta Silver's resource is a 1 in a 40-year opportunity. Again, do your own research. That ticker symbol is AGAGF on the OTC. Here is a little bit of information on the Salta mining activity. It's Latin America's premier mining region. The El Cavar project is known for high-grade, low-tonnage, pure silver. Be sure to refer to the N143-101 technical report with effective date of September 30th, 2024, titled NI 43-101. Take a look. Argenta's site is fully operational. It has everything from offices, sleeping area, kitchen, laundry, you name it. These guys are ready to rock and roll. Now, when presenting opportunities like this, I always like to show you stock prices. And look, this stock over the last several months is on the move in the right direction. Green, rising up, going to the right. That chart is looking good. Definitely a stock to consider. Hey, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, or maybe even on Whatnot. 2